Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes 14 plus 1 on the Order system, the Oakville Milton Real Estate Board. This 14 list is from the Toronto Real Estate Board. Yes, we have two MLS systems in town that the agents use to search and to do research, and so a lot of times our clients need to receive two different emails to get the right information. If you do want to get hooked up on those daily emails, go to miltonmarketwatch.com. You're also going to see, depending on your device, either that side or up top under offers, you're going to see something for listings by email. That'll get you there too. So let's talk about some homes. So given what else is out there and the fact that we're seeing constant churn of more and more condos coming out lately, I think 469 is probably missing the mark a little bit on the high side. The other thing that's interesting about this building is that there's no garbage chute, so you got to bring your garbage with you down to your car, I guess, down to the parking level, and then drop it off there. Why did they do that? I don't know. The other thing is that's going to develop. You are going to have green space, but you are going to have some other condos right there. So all in all, not bad, but I do think that there's better options out there for the same kind of money. So this Nadlin Heights building is newer than the other building, but it has higher condo fees. It is a bigger unit, but per square foot, which is the real measure, this is the one. Actually, you know what? This one has a second parking spot, which can add a bit of money to the fees. But I would be concerned, just like we talked about earlier this week, that you have a newer building that already has fees up at the same level as a building that's getting probably rounding the corner on 10 years. 3-bedroom, it's actually, if you look at the floor plan, which is the last picture, there's a den right here, so there's no closet. So technically it's not a real 3-bedroom. It's a 2+ den. There is a pretty big demand right now for 3 bedrooms. This is also going to be developed. That's the Boyne survey south of Louis St. Laurent. Right now the view looks good. It's probably still going to look good. You're a south view, so you're going to get lots of sun. And yeah, you know, the only concern I have with this building, the Maple Crossing, the Bristol on Main, is they're wood frame construction. So you can feel in these buildings, even something like the one on Costigan, concrete, you can feel it's solid. This building to me feels like there's a little bit of give. And I also worry about what would happen if there's ever a fire in these buildings too. So there always tends to be, whenever I list a small detached home, and this one on Yates is 1250 square feet. It's one of the smallest detached homes available. There is a finished basement. When you only have the one bathroom upstairs, it's a good idea to put another bathroom in the basement to try and give you two full. But whenever I list a smaller detached home, and I'll go through the pictures as I'm speaking, this is your living dining room. You get a lot of showings and you got to kind of wait for the right buyer. So I think the price is really good, $680. There's towns and semis that are listed for this kind of money. But I just find that some people need to kind of live with the idea of a smaller layout. The detached brings them in, but it's just trying to figure out where everything is going to go. And the basement looks pretty good too. Now remember, this home is on the same size lot as homes that are almost 2,000 square feet. So just by nature of the size of the home, you're going to find you have a bigger backyard than most of your neighbors who are in larger homes. So good pick. One of the picks of the day. I suppose you could potentially do 2 cars side by side if you wanted to park on this little walkway right here, which is the next best thing to a double car garage. Yates can get busy. It is one of those streets that cars tend to go down pretty quick. So if you have young kids, something to consider. Now in this list, we have double car garage, 2,300 square foot detached homes on bigger lots underneath the asking price for this home. So this one on Dills has absolutely no chance at all of getting $850. This is a screen capture of the virtual tour. If you open it, there's a YouTube video. If you watch it, if you honor them with a view, I'm telling you, you don't have to. It's nothing special inside, and it just does not compare at all with what's going on out there. there is no way that anybody is going to pay more than $800,000 given what else is out there. There are so many better options for this price. I don't know what they were thinking. I really have no idea. It doesn't make any sense to me. 22 feet wide is what most semis are built on. So it's a narrow detached home. I'm flabbergasted at how ignorant of basic competition that this price is. I can't believe it. I don't know why someone would do it. Now we're back to the days when you pretty much, for the most part, unless you're really nice, need to be 3,000 square feet to kind of get your over $1 million. Sometimes you'll find 2,500 square foot homes that are really nice that'll do it. So you have a pie-shaped lot, I guess, in the rear. They don't show that really well. They have a couple of shots of the backyard, but you don't really see what's going on there. The rest of the home is kind of cluttered, right? So the backyard actually looks small when you look at it. There's, it's just everything looks small, cluttered. There's too much stuff in the house. When you look at something like this, there's too many details. Your eyes don't even know where to go. Countertops, it's nice sometimes to have flowers, but when it's a vase that's that big on your island, I think it kind of defeats the purpose. Not bad, right? Like everything looks clean, tidy. You can tell they've kept it well. Even this shot here, it's like you're showing a shot of this area. And mostly what people want over $1 million, I've talked about this many times, is they want privacy. Now from here, you get not a lot, right? Like you can see the window and you can see the sliding doors and windows. So I don't know if a shot like this is really accomplishing the goal of saying, look, check out how private our home is. I don't know how big the pie shape is. That may affect it, but Scott is a pretty straight street. So where you start to find pie shape is on the curves. When things curve, you have to adjust the lots. And there's no hard turns on Scott. So I don't think it's a massive pie shape. Anyway, for the size, for I think some of the finishes inside, it's not bad. I don't see this one at $1,050,000, again, given what else is out there. Okay, the Oakville Milton list. We've got one here at $757,000. It's a combined type of heat of electric and gas forced air. I have a feeling what they did was this was a back split that they put another level on. I think the other level is the one with the electric baseboard heat. Actually, let's do this. Sharon likes it when I open this up like that. And now we got to wait for the photos to load. I like that kind of 60s stonework. I think that's a very fun thing. This has a little, you can tell that there's heat on the main level. So there's no baseboards, which again, that's why I came to the conclusion I did. The kitchen's not bad. It's a little bit tight and narrow, but it's not bad. I like how they use the bench. That's a good space saver. It also says garage 0. So it's quite possible that the garage space has been converted to living space. That's possible. So this might be the main level. It kind of looks like it. It's hard to tell. There's a big laundry area there too. You've got a pool in the back. You've got the baseboards, which I have a feeling this is the top floor. Lots of space. If you extend an already big 3-level back split to a 4th, you're going to get a lot of living space. You got some original elements here too, but you got a nice sized backyard. You also potentially have, if you go back to this shot here, wait, which one? You can see some of the hydro lines. So parts of Cabot Trail back onto the buildings on Main Street. So there are some indications that this one might have that, where you're actually nearby some of the stuff going on Main Street. So just be aware of that. Nice big pool. This is kind of nice too, the driveway. And you get all that for $757, 4 bedrooms. Okay, so that's the list. If you have any questions, reach out to us. We're here to help, and have a great day. We're here to help to show you which ones not to buy and to avoid. Although price-wise, that one on Dills, I mean, if you've even like followed the property market, just a touch, you'd say not happening. Okay, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.